The last couple days we've been starting our transformations from parent functions, right? So if I said, from this parent function, how would we make a new function shift up 3? How do we make that happen? Well, this would become what? Y equals x squared plus 3. Good. Okay? But today is a little different. We know this goes up 3, and you know that's not the correct vocabulary. What do we want the correct vocabulary to be? Vertical shift up 3, right? Okay? So we're not going to talk about it that way today, though. We're not going to start at a parent function. We're going to start at some place like this. Y equals 2x minus 5. How would I make this function? I want to make a new function, but I want the new function to reflect over the x-axis. How would I make that happen? Done. How would I make this function right here move down 3? I'd have to subtract 3, right? If I'm subtracting 3 from this function, what does the new function become?
Y equals negative 2x plus 2.
Close. Because it's already a negative 5, and if I subtract 3, it's going to be negative 8. Right? So I start at a different place in a parent function. I'm still doing the same actions. I still have to remember where my h is and where my k is, what makes things reflect. But I'm still doing the same things, just to something else than a parent function. Okay? What about this? If I start here, if I start right here and I say, I want this function to shift right 5. How do I make it shift right 5? Oh, so inside of the root? Okay. So y equals x minus 5. What do I do with the minus 3? I just leave it. It's not affecting that at all, is it? And then guess what? I'm done. So people earlier was like, this is too easy. And you know what I said? You're welcome. Okay? Now, there is one thing that's going to happen that we have not talked about before. Okay? What did we do right here? Do you remember? It started off like this. And what did I say to make it become this? Reflected over the x-axis, right? What if I want to reflect it like this? What if I want to reflect this over the y-axis? Think about it logically for a second. Don't say anything out loud. Let everybody have a chance to think about this. If I want to reflect it over the y-axis, what thoughts are you having right now? I got to make something negative, right? I got to make something negative because that's going to make it reflect. We already know that because of what we did up here. Okay? Where did I put this negative sign? So I put it on the outside of the function, right? So it will go on the inside of the function. Bam. Done. Everybody had a chance to think about that. Okay? So this one reflects over the x-axis, and this one will reflect over the y-axis now. Okay? Sir?
How is it that you said for y equals negative 2x minus 5, you said for it to go shift right? How would it be?
Right here, I said y equals negative 2x minus 5. I want to shift it down 3. So that's affecting the outside. So I already have a negative 5, and now I have a negative 3, which is a negative 8.
How did you negative 3 go from?
I said that. Like, this was the transformation. You don't have to figure out anything like that. That's given to you. That's the transformation that they're asking you to make. That's it. That's it. You have any questions?